I was on one doing this Team Hunter Rick. Sorry, I haven't live streamed in a while. Been sick, you know, stuffed nose, cold. I'm feeling much better today. So, I have some major plans. So, when this coming Monday comes, I'm gonna continue my walk with Resident 8 Village. After I finish that game, I'm gonna do Resident Evil 1, the 2002 remake, or aka the remaster. Then do Resident Evil 5. Then Resident Evil 6 after to be on the road to Resident Evil 9 Requiem that comes out February 27th. Sorry, but that's why I let you know I am live stream. And that's what I plan on doing starting Monday, the 10th. Yeah. So those games I just announced, that's when I'll start those. Continue my walkthrough of Resident Evil 8 Village. Then do Resident Evil 1, the 2002 remake, aka the remaster. Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6. So, saying I'll start that stuff on the 10th. So I'm gonna do a couch football. So that's what I want to tell you. The reason I haven't been live streaming in a while. I think the last time I live streamed, I think was on November 2nd. But yeah, that's why I haven't live streamed in a while. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I'm feeling a lot better now. I was just under the weather since Monday. I'm feeling much better. I still have a cold and stuffed nose, but I'm okay. So let's get in our first game against Clemson. Still a cool intro from like they're getting the ball first. I'm not sure if I have to do something. Sorry about that, I gotta do something. Forgot to do it before I started this game. Give me a minute. All the way in. For XP. Where my players can level up. You know, saying like Madden where I can upgrade them. I think they upgrade automatically. So in college, no different than Madden. So I'll take on. Just give me a minute. Okay, now we can play the game. Well, somebody after we get the ball first. Or hopefully they get it. I think it's a cool entrance. One of the cool ones. Then you got Virginia Tech coming out to enter Sandman by Metallica. That's my favorite one. There's other good entrants that some of these college teams make are pretty cool. Oh, good. They do get the... Okay, good. How's it worry? Wow, bumped that. And
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense is football today, you're going to like the show.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking to the big tight end.
some Butterfingers is open too.
Hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work for the first time.
Anderson.
Listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
Oh, yeah, boy. Staying in pass. This will be interesting.
This individual one matchup, David, it's going to be happening out on
Can't get far.
all game long. The receiver's
That
got
was.
speed. He's got game
Didn't get far.
catching the football can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shut down corners in the game. I can't wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Makes a man miss. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And as he throws, wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Trying to pound their way.
Good blocks. There we go.
Takes it in for the score. Touchdown LSU. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great.
Ooh, I almost got blocked.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Oops, keep bombing in the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He is going nowhere.
Good D.
At the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an
Good
injury on
defense.
that last play, and we'll take a break to check.
Got injured. I don't know.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Off play action. Throws to the wide out.
Oh, wide open.
Wide open receiver. Turning on the Jets. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch, and they finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And I don't know as a defense.
That was a good play on them. I'm going to give them that. That was good.
Be wide open. You can let the tight end be wide open, maybe a running back.
That was a good play.
You're not letting one of the best wide receivers in all of college football be that scot-free. That was just way too easy for the offense.
Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdog would love to make it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there. And you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation.
I kind of figured they were going to go for it.
On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it.
Come on, D.
Going for the marker on the ground.
Not happening.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expected.
Oh, so this is ranked number 6.
How they just dominated. There was nowhere.
Oh, wow. They kind of go nowhere.
That defense is about getting off the football. When that defensive line can be disruptive, get in the backfield right away, and mess up those players.
Come on.
Counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the
Hey, well, why is he using the tight end?
line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Back up now. Here's second and long. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Not good.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'll have to get a drive going here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Brown. They'll keep this drive by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Clemson is quick to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Card in the backfield. It's Moore. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Tigers kept this moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Oh, shit.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They go to the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The pull and throw. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Looking for the time. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, train the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. That's what we just saw on that last drive.
That was a good play.
With the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. It's Durham. Able to push forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Grab near the sticks, it's Brown. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, away from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. First quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This is the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3.
Gonna get nothing going.
It'll be a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears liking their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and
he lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead.
It happened.
Fourth down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the football.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. He'll be put in bounds at about the 33-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. From the gun, the game.
Oh shit. I just messed that up.
Down for a loss of 7. Offense gets set for second down.
Yeah.
Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Pressure coming. Working that left side. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury in that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Yeah, good play.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You get nothing going on.
Got his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It's complete on the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pocket breaking down. And the defense got him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson will send the punt team out. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner goes down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think we got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. No more time to throw. Quarterback is set for 35.
Jeez.
For your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Took a shot as he threw.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback. And the best way to affect them is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play. That 4th.
Turning it on. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds. And this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. The screen, and watch out. They drag him down, but not before he gets over punts and 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Lost it throwing. The short hands, it's Brown. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Using his legs, it's Durham. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back has it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to
Oh my God.
find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that sack. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. They get to him as he throws. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to New Mexico.
Looking to throw on first down.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10.
They ain't taking the lead to tie it, but the hell you smoking, dude?
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Jumps to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Just a little off. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And a missed opportunity on third down.
How you drop that, dude?
Knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's the handoff. Nice move to pick up yardage. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's a heat. And the sack. All the way back to the 5. Here's a timeout.
Quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hayes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get them undone on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
That is a big win for this defense. They were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of deep. If you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they may be in consideration soon joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver year. This guy is really good.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, you get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Rides the back on the option to give. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the 1st down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. LSU lining up 1st and goal. Trying play action. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Fit it in the window for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown. They'll
try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop.
Where are you going? You ain't going nowhere, buddy.
This game is entirely different.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it up the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
Wow.
He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Give him that. That was a good play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Give to the running back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now.
There he goes. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on third and long. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking for a it's Klubnik. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, and he's got an explosive play for the Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent. I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years. Just
breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown here. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone and sticking around to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion. They lost yardage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it.
Yeah. Oops.
He almost popped out of there for a determined they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
There we go, D.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first drive. It's second and 11. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, hit the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure.
Can't get nothing going.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner is stopped. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it?" Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Haynes. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Going to swing it on second down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. The play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. This time on target. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. That pass is target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he's dragged down. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
And he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes. He's fast. He's great with the football in his hands. And he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team. And they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. All the way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Sharp. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great. The yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got a man. It's Anderson. And they'll knock him down.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also create. Touchdown LSU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 19 over New Mexico. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to play like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And he was fortunate not to lose.
Where you going? You ain't going nowhere, buddy.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Klubnik. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, that's a bad play, didn't gain any yards, but that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle.
Oh, heck no.
Pumped that throw, and then hit a
Not gonna happen again. Hell no. That crap out here.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense. I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a dub.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MT if they can stop him on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's sharp. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the gun. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Grab, go to the middle. It's Brown. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. On the option. Now the pitch.
That was a bad.
String out that run, but there was
That was a bad play.
Forced out of bounds for a loss. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different end. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll play it safe and try for 3. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Covden. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. There he goes. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. That's caught. It's Smith. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got some room to run. He's at the... And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Took that to the house.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end.
this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Just keeps slinging it. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Deep shot for the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Vikings will run the offense out onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Makes a man miss. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. The give out of the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. He's in open space downfield. Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line. And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Throws to the wideout. Got it on the outside. It's Anderson. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Got sacked there, too.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they've So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air, it's Klubnik. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
Do this
And
one.
Jesse just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems...
It's a seam wide open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Wants to go up top on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. These teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse and Reese Davis. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Not fun. But we still won. Still won, but oof. An attack. I'll check some before we play the next game. Usually an attack. Usually an attack, Bulldogs. Ooh, this might be a beatdown.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper.
I'll be right back.
Get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tigers offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdown. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. We're going to see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
With the catch, it's Durham. Breaks into the open. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He unleashes a long one. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Always a welcome for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. So Louisiana Tech's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a shift.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros on the clock. Both of these guys have
Where you going?
this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at their next level. And I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Under fire. They get him up rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone.
Oh, wow. Didn't even give me...
Gets home, gets him down.
Didn't even give me time to freaking throw.
Long way to go to pick up the first down. Throwing right. Complete downfield. Continues to fight for yards. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown LSU.
And the offense punches in it again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They are up by 7 over Michigan. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Gonna run it. It's Wiggins. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Bullock. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double cover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble when you try.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. And he never had a chance. As soon as he the defense was right there. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fired. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
Got to intercept
This will
it.
be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, they're after him. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line? They're doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. The option look. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds just enough daylight to work his way to the 19-yard line.
Good play.
Line getting set on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. To the air, it's Bullock. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Nope.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Opening snap to this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The give on the inside. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now.
Oh, he's got some space. Has the sticks, and he may get more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The sure hands, it's sharp. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead grows to 21. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
So what do they have? We're 30 short from their own 23. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They're going back to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, LSU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
I'll still be talking. I'm just going to talk who gets thrower.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
I'm getting warm to the mic. Actually, school. I say I'll be fine.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is currently in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the swamp. They're up by 4 over USF. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Under fire. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And the Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh yeah, and there for
2nd and long.
damn.
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got to be because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Really good job on the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the day. He's been a workhorse. Continue to feed him, continue to create balance in this offense. But what a nice day by this young man running the football.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. Breaks free. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Getting set for the point after. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Makes the catch. It's Wiggins. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham. Spins away from the defense.
Oh, I still got it. Wow.
Oh, that will be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit room so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some field goal on the other side. Well, they're just taking that right to the face.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. There's still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Safe completion on the screen. Nice move to keep running. Gets away from one, he's got space. Knocked out of bounds, they're in the red zone, marking at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time this requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. Tough sledding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team with this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires left. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down to the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
The counter run plays really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side, but now they run it back weak, and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this offense gets a
kicking this team's butt right now.
One, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. Tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Regardless the outcome tonight, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He has the first and still on his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and
that was a good play. Give him that. That was a good one.
After ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just get. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
He is not going to get there. Stop short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 35. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And talk about a first half with a dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very hard to quantify. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Nothing went right in that first.
Oh, I noticed they switched their QBs out.
Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006?
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Cramp's still going to be putting another bus on him.
Long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hopkins. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
The Tigers have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A great catch and run for 6.
After that amazing decent performance in week one. This offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped up to 17. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get the... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They really
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to
Lucky it wasn't quick to safety.
Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Fair catch, called for and made. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Oh, yeah, boy.
The Tigers can really on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the hot hand. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is good and put one more on the lead. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting...
Oh, new bastard guy aquí.
After possession, Jesse. This offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the ball on first down. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Back to pass, it's Fitzpatrick. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They think there's room to run to the right.
Crap.
Breaks into the open. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Where are you going, buddy?
I think they'll give him 2 on that one.
Not happening.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. He's stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st.
Where are you going?
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Let's do the outside of 3rd quarter.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store?
There's no freaking way they're coming back.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
I don't know, you're smoking, dude.
On the run, it's Robertson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Fitzpatrick. And the defense makes it play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. So they'll send out the field goal unit. They'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
Oh, crap.
Last time they didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on.
Oh, I'm gone. Or maybe might.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008.
Takes the handoff. It's Robertson.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And down he goes back at the 3.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. You're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice stuff and start healing for next week.
Where are you going?
Get there, it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. There he goes. Open it up. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds.
Nice one.
Team in great position. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The inside handoff. Got some room in him to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Any electric run has him set up. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Trying to run it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
One of my players are out.
2nd and goal for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Into the end zone he goes.
I am kicking this team's butt.
Pure domination all game for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they
84-3.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Scanning the field, it's Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, the offense didn't have a chance defending
I don't even know we got that. I think we got it.
That's exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Tigers with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. Touch pass on the line. And this one will be...
I ain't going on.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
On the option. Now the pitch. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Tries to get it on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, LSU!
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
91-3. Ooh. I'm kicking this team's butt.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. Louisiana Tech has it back and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Now on the return. He gets a block. Can they catch him?
Oh, it's flag.
There is a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
Kind of figured that was going to happen.
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Kind of figured that was going to happen.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Fires to the wide out. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. It's a running room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tiger.
And this always is the
97.
It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Probably not with the Dynasty online. I usually do Dynasty with my friends. But welcome to the channel. Welcome.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Sorry I answer right away, but it's kind of focused, so.
That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Where are you going?
A good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down.
Well, you guys are finally doing something.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this?
Oh, okay, I'll take that. That was a weird interception. Wow, that was like a tip.
This offense has it with really good field position. Using his legs, it's Perry. Oh, what a move. And into the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. LSU lining up first and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. He has an extensive...
How the heck I didn't get in there?
He exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Now on second and goal.
First game they do like 100 bomb.
Pushes for the goal line. Into the end
Yeah.
zone he goes. Touchdown by Bengals.
Man, this has been a
104. Ooh.
defense has been lights out.
Gotta be the highest scoring game I played.
Continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. Get it out on the screen.
Where are you going?
As close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run the screen. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is gone.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one.
Oh, Goya got injured for.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on
Oh, boy.
third and long from the 28.
Of course, now I'm getting injuries and.
To throw, it's Fitzpatrick.
Mm.
Here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this offense has struggled.
Those are one of my good defense players too.
Protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his second sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
The kick is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Stop
Oh, wow.
line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13.
Okay.
Behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. The little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week.
First game to get 100.
Lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise, looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. It's incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start with that mental toughness when you start to start other positive weeks and you start to positive plays. Now you know we talked about it in the offseason. Oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Gators. It's a rivalry game too. Oh, let's try and go. What I was trying to do. That was weird. Like a glitch or something. Oh, yeah. Huh. This is a rivalry game. I'll still be here. I'm just gonna talk with the controller. Getting warm with the headphones on, so. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm getting warm. It is down. It's not that down, Mom. It's only. Okay, start the third game.
It's a Southeastern Conference matchup we have been waiting for. Florida versus LSU. The Gators and the Tigers have produced matchups that featured upsets, trickery, and some memorable moments. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Florida's will get the first crack on offense today. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Has the first down and more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First and 10 play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Ball. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick completion to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. So LSU's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. As the first down is still going. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the Gators are looking to keep this drive going. On first down, it's play action. They'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Wilson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
To the air, it's Lagway. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Gators. They couldn't stop him there. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Game moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. And here's the handoff. Fights off the defender. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
That play moves the ball across midfield and he set up with a 1st down at the 41. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Brown. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Durham. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. They'll run it here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. We are dead right at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Ran by the receiver. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. The sure hands. It's Brown. They finally stop him. Big play. Lose the ball to the 22.
How about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is really. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the full offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And they bring them down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He'll throw it now. The sure hands. It's Wilson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. It's a quarterback keeper. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got it right near the end zone. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The offense threatening now, first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The Gators with first and 10 here. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. The important third down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Florida. Great connection there for 6 points. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking for some space. It's Paul. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made by the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd down for the offense. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. A new set of downs after that completion.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Caught behind the line. It's Harvey. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Back to throw. It's Lagway. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
And they've got him. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Tigers and Gators.
The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Great cut there. We tackled him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle with solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to find room. It's Durham. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work on the 44.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in. It's Sharp. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Oh, what a spin! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. offense really clicking against this battle defense. And at first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. End zone ahead. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Tigers. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Might have to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. Look at the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That game moves the ball out near the 25. That game makes it second and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. Offense comes out to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. He took that, puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all in the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Lagway. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off play action, he's looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball there. His guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And the game just good enough for a first down. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Perry. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quick throw over the middle. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a...
No, he's stopping him on that one. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Handoff in a single back formation. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Looking for a gap. It's Baugh. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now from the pistol formation. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
The pass rush closing in. Now the pass rush gets home.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Look at the leg strength, the booming punt. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And they'll use the ground game here. Gets the first and still running. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by...
Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Play action here on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense brings him down. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, that's gonna do it for this live stream. So have a great one. I probably won't live stream again till Monday when I continue my marathon of Resident Evil to get ready for Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I'll be live streaming on Monday night. Don't know what time, but have a great day. Peace.